I've done it again. I've got so many cards from different brands, from like the best of the best Matchboxes and Majorettes and Tomicas to Summer Toys. It's a pretty garbage brand. Oh, we even got a train. You see him right there, Mr. Henry over there. There's a crap ton of fantasy knockoff cars. This is a whole line of ones that I wasn't sure of if they were fantasy or not. I'm going to start off with Matchbox Fantasy because that's what the least of them is. And they're sorted by designer because I'm awesome. I don't have a lot of fantasy Matchbox cars, but the ones I do have are pretty sweet. So we have the only Ira Guilford design that I own from Matchbox. Yes, Ira Guilford, the guy that did Twin Mill. It's Hightailor. Gary Gopinath, who did Blaze Buster 2. Scott Dolly, who did this is Rapids Rescue. Sonny Fisher's Matchbox Mini Cargo Truck. Mark Barthold's Baja Dune Buggy thing, I don't remember what it's called. Alec Tam's, Alec Tam, another iconic Hot Wheels designer. He did the Snorkel Fire Truck, apparently, according to Google. Paul Tam did Weasel. Dmitry Shakhmatov, another pretty iconic Hot Wheels designer, did, oh crap, what was this thing called again? Road Mauler. It's a 6x6, that's pretty cool. Ryu Asada did Turn Tamer and Desert Thunder V16. That's another really iconic Hot Wheels designer right there. Abe Lugo did Chowmobile and Chow Wagon, which are just the same thing, and Push and Puller. Miguel Lopez did Meter Maid and Ground Grabber. Phil Reelman did Jumbo Sweeper and Troop Carrier. Jack Odell did the Snorkel Fire Engine and Rod Roller. These two cars don't have a specific designer. It's the Highway Maintenance Truck and Billboard Truck. And then Steve Moye over here, he did 5. And those are the fire, I think it's the ladder truck, police SUV, foam fire truck, police car, and rescue helicopter. So, I'm not gonna lie, I really, really like Matchbox Fantasy. They're all basically really good. Super, super underrated. Everyone only cares about Matchbox for their trucks and sports cars. But, like, these right here, these fantasy Matchbox cars are just so cool. Some of them have unique moving parts. This one's got steering, which is probably one of the coolest gimmicks I've seen on a toy car, like, ever. This one's got great suspension. This guy's got a funny little antenna that looks like it's gonna break off. And this one's a Roll-O-Matic. It doesn't work great. See that? It moves. It's a Roll-O-Matics, bro. Here's all the Matchbox licensed brands with one casting, recolors. As you can see, there's some recolors or some duplicates. So basically, this would count as one, but if there was like, let's say, because this can be a little confusing. Let's say these guys are in a line, so that's 1, 2, 3. But this Mini Cooper has a recolor. Let's pretend that Fiat's a recolor for the Mini Cooper. That would still be 1, 2, 3. Something like that. So anyways, here are the cars. We have the Oldsmobile 442, Porsche 911 Turbo, Audi R8, Austin Minivan, Scania P360 fire truck, Scammel truck, which I actually have a plan for. I have another semi-truck of a similar scale, and I think my Scammel used to come with a trailer. This thing's from the 70s, so I wouldn't know. The International Scout, GMC School Bus, Holden Commodore, it's a Mini Countryman, Fiat 500 Turbo, Morris Minor 1000, the Morgan Plus 4, Hummer H2 SUV Concept, Citroen Ami, I guess, I don't know. It's Friend in French. This car is literally just called the Friend. Renault Twizy. What was this one again? It was 33 Plymouth, Polaris Slingshot, Bentley Bentayga, 1949 Curtis Sport Car, 2014 Subaru Sambar, and what was this one again? I'd like some 2025 Polestar 5. Okay, the scaling might be a little off, but I think this Ertl trailer here will work fine with my Scamel. Actually, I think that looks okay. And it works, it rolls. Yeah, it's in there. Look at that. It's in there, and it's a decent fit. Well, guess I found a trailer for my Scamel, and another use for my Ertl piggy bank. For the brands with 2 cars, there's Cadillac with the Eldorado Hearse and the 2015 Escalade, and then Land Rover with the Series 2 Safari, Series 2, Series 3, I don't remember. And which one's this? This one's the Land Rover 90. Then we got Honda with the Civic Type R and the 2017 Civic, Lamborghini with the LM02, and now this car has really good suspension. It's the Diablo. Just look at that. That's awesome. Then Lotus with the Europa and the Exige, Mazda with the 3 and the MX-5, and then Mercedes-Benz with the 220 SE and the GLE Coupe. There's only 2 brands with 6 cars, and those are BMW with the 2002 3 Series Touring and i3, and Mazda, or not Mazda, oh my god, the Toyota with the MR2, RAV4 Off-Road, and GR Supra. Now, there's no brands with only 4 cars, but there are 3 with 5, and those are Jeep with the Willys Pickup, 2015 Cherokee, Renegade, Gladiator, and Wagoneer, and then Volkswagen with the Karmann Ghia, Severo, 62 Beetle, Baja Bug, and Beetle Convertible, and lastly, Dodge with the Monaco Police Car, Viper Convertible, Charger Police Car, Ram Flatbed, and the Durango. With 8 cars, we have Chevrolet, which has the... Okay, what year was this one again? 1939, so 39 Chevy van. Okay, what's up with these classic cars, bro? 47.5 Chevy AD. 57 Chevy Bel Air. Is this a 60? Yep. 1960 Chevy El Camino. Okay, why... 69 Camaro SS. I did not memorize the years of these things. The 2 97 Tahoes, the 2000 Corvette, and the Go Diego Go 2000 Impala that's seen way better days. And in first place with 10 cars, the best car brand in the world, it's Ford. Starting off with Ford, we have the Thames Trade Wreck Truck, and then Ford Crown Victoria, GT, Transit Connect, Taurus, Bronco, Mustang Boss, Mustang Mach-E, F100, and F-150 work truck. After counting all my matchboxes, I have now realized that I have way less than I expected. I have 108 matchboxes, which leaves my total diecast count, including every single one of my Hot Wheels branded cars and matchboxes, at 1,043. Wow. Now we're doing all the just random brands. So starting off the ones with 1 car, we have a Maisto Hummer H3 or 2 or whatever, a Corgi Simon Snorkel Fire Engine, another Maisto Cadillac CN Concept, another Maisto BMW Z3, a few more Maistos, some Citroens, and now a knockoff, it's a Bentley thing, then another Maisto, it's a Chrysler Atlantic, this one's a Corgi, it's a Land Rover pickup, some more knockoffs, McLarens, a Summer Toys, Acura NSX, another Maisto, Harley Davidson bike, a Motormax, Celine S7, and some Montoy Maseratis. Ignore the noise, I have a fan on right now, it's super hot out. Anyways, the things with 2 cars, we got Jeep, we got Sarge from Disney Cars, and a Yatming Jeep Wrangler. And then for Fiat, it's just 2 Luigis from cars. Renault, we got a Renault 5 Turbo over here, and a Renault 25, this red one. For Ferrari, we got a 308 and an F40 with an opening trunk, pretty cool. For Audi, there's the, what is this thing? Q4 e-tron and the S5 color changing. And then Dodge is the 2002 Ram Crew Cab and the 2008 Challenger SRT8. And lastly, it's Plymouth with the Barracuda and the Prowler. The only brand with 3 cars is Volkswagen, and that's Fillmore from Disney Cars, the Little Bird, and the Maisto version of the Baja Beetle. There's also Jaguar with a bunch of these guys. I don't even know what these are. I think maybe XJCs or something. And then Lamborghini with another Diablo, Murcielago, and a Urus. Now the brands with 4 cars. The first one is Mazda with a Motor Max RX-7, some knockoff RX-7, an RX-8, and this RX-8 supercar. This is genuinely one of the weirdest die-cast cars. Not even die-cast, it's all plastic. Just one of the weirdest cars I think I own. It's literally just an off-brand RX-8. You can see exact same details from this one and an actually branded and licensed RX-8. They literally just slapped Mazda features onto a supercar body. And it's so stupid, and it's random, and I love it. Anyways, we have John Deere with a quad with broken handlebars and wheels that barely stay on. The big boy tractor, littler tractors, and tiny Timothy, ooh. And then we got Pontiac with a Fiero, some Star Team Firebirds, 82 Firebird, and a Coke Firebird. Toyota with a 2000 GT, Land Cruiser, a Hi-Medic, and a Corolla. And then Lotus with some old F1 cars, 007 Esprit, and what looks like some Lotus Exige type things. Yeah. Here's the brands with 5 cars. We have Mercedes-Benz with a car that I call the BMW, but it's actually a Mercedes. This 190E, whatever the heck this is, an S-Class, and an AMG GT. And for Nissan, got the Leaf, whatever this is, a 300ZX, 370Z, and then some 370Z police car. Next we have Porsche with the 917. I can do that. The 928. Boxster, Carrera GT, whatever the heck this is. A pullback thing from like the 80s. A different 911, 911. Big 911! Next we have Chevrolet with the Lola Monte Carlo NASCAR. Rest in peace, Dale Earnhardt. Camaro Concept. This is either a CK or an S10, I don't know. A Colorado, Silverado tow truck, normal Silverado, C1 Corvettes, one of them has no A-pillars. Choro-Q style Corvette, it's not actually a Choro-Q though. C3 Corvette, Yatming. C4 Corvette, I call it the Corrosion Vet or something like that because it's all corroded. C4 Corvette again, C5 Corvette, C7 Corvette, and a C8. Lastly, for the licensed cars, we have Ford, which we've got 3 32 Ford Hot Rods, a Ford GP, a Ford GT40 Mark IV, Thunderbird, 2 Crown Victorias, a Fusion stock car, a Transit, another Transit, both are ambulances, Roscoe, who's based off of Bronco, a Bronco, F-150, but old, 2004 F-150, 2010 F-150 Raptor, I think 99 Mustang, Mustang Mach 3, Mustang Boss 302, whole bunch of Mustangs, and then a Majorette one. Now we have cars that I just couldn't tell if they were fancy or not. We have a military truck, cement mixer, front end loader, bunch of Ertl trailers, an Ertl dump truck, another cement mixer, fire trucks, snow plow, Zamboni, ambulance, convertible, tractor, what's left of an old what was it, an old cement mixer, a truck, helicopter, quad, nugget, sports car, rally car, whatever, bus, classic car, steamroller, rally car, another fire truck, F1 car, Henry, and a fire truck again. It's like unbearably hot right now, so I'm just gonna show the fantasy cars real quick. I want to get this video over with, and this is a lot of cars. So here they all are, all of them. I still have to count them and stuff, but like, you know, I also have to put them away after, which is annoying. Yeah, there's all the fantasy cars that are not made by Hot Wheels or Matchbox. Yeah, time to count these guys now. I finally have the total number for every single Hot Wheels car that I own. Number is 1,273. So I've finally finished counting them, and I've ended up with 1,273. So that's how many Hot Wheels I have. And my prediction was 1,300, so it was actually really close. So basically, I'm gonna see how many Hot Wheels I get in a year. I know it's like, it's something like 100, over 100 every year, which is just crazy. I've calculated it. I get approximately 106.083333 repeating Hot Wheels every year. That's the average amount of Hot Wheels I get every year. So now I know, I know the average actually, this isn't true because I've gotten so many. I've gotten already more than 100 Hot Wheels this year probably. I mean, I got like 91 back in near the end of May. That was pretty cool. Yeah, thank you for watching this 3-part series that took a few months to make. Goodbye.